Vanguards is updated, and I thought this update was going to be Hunter x Hunter initially. If you're wondering how I came to this conclusion, every time they have a new update, they always have the preview of the next update, and I always hit notify me to get, the free, rerolls and all that, whatever. But down here, as you can see, the image is cropped, but you get like a subtle text at the bottom. The cropped image kind of looked like Hisoka, but now that I look more closely at it after knowing it's not Hisoka, after this update came out, and I got to take a closer look at the image that was actually in here that wasn't cropped, it's clearly not Hisoka. It's definitely Hikari, but it was just the color palette, and I saw cards in the back, and the text said hunt or be hunted. So I was like, I guess it's Hunter x Hunter. So I jumped the gun there, and that's entirely on me. So yeah, this update is calling games. Part 1, so I'm guessing it's a part 2. Most of this content will be in raids, so let's see how that goes. This is where you get Higuruma, but I don't know where you get the Vanguard familiars. I'm guessing you get it from Odyssey, which it's a fun game mode, but it does take some time. Let me go to the raids. I'm just gonna test real quick right now. I'm just gonna get this out the way. Can Escanor solo the raid?
No.
Okay, so I just put together some garbage real quick. I have no clue what I'm even working with here, but this is what my team is. I'm guessing the card mechanic does not play until you get to Act 4, so I just need a heavy hitter that does not do TOT, which is a problem because most characters now do TOT. Alright, there we go. They get Higuruma. I did not get a Higuruma. Okay, they did not keep their trait. Have I been lied to? Okay, my poor PC is at 17 FPS, and I think it's all Weather Report's fault, so I'm gonna have to turn off unit effects. That is so much health, dude. Like, who kept their trait? It wasn't Weather that kept this trait. Oh, wow, there's another Maharaga. How nice. Where is he? Oh, he's a snail. I didn't even see him. It pains me to say this, but I don't think... Well, he probably saw this. Well, if I got the trait in my Sukuna, maybe it just bugged out. Here, let me just restart. Maybe it's bugged. Alright, there we go. Yeah, it was definitely bugged. Look at that. Now they have their trait. No, oh, wait, no, I'm stupid. Read. It's not bugged. It's, okay. It's the first unit you place down. I don't know why. It's so hard for me to understand. There's another one? Oh, there's so many, dude. I don't know about that. I don't know if I can kill him. I guess I'll see. Yeah, so I don't think this is gonna work out, so I will probably have to go play with other people. I don't know why I always try to push the duty solo stuff. Yeah, it did not work out in my favor, so I'll be back after I actually get one round done. I'm gonna be honest, it took forever to find a match, dude. Like, matchmaking was bugged. I don't know if it was bugged, but I could not find a match for like 30 minutes, but now I finally found one, so hopefully with my teammates here, it'll be a lot easier, because we all have our own separate cards here, so if I keep my own cards and I can just save full stack for when it matters, it should be easy, so I'm just gonna do this until I get Hikari, then I'm not doing Act 4 ever again, probably. If I get really unlucky, I will have to do this 30 times. Oh, you can pass them on to other people as well. Does it scale? I don't remember how much health he had when I was doing it solo, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, you can donate yen as well? I didn't see that, because I never had this closed. They can donate yen. So some guy can actually be focusing on farming, which I think that's what my teammates were doing. I'm pretty sure a lot of my teammates are gonna pop their Luffy nukes now. Oh, here comes the Madara one. I am concerned about this Maharaga at the back. Get your Ichigo nuke out. Actually, would it be wiser to send that to the back? Yeah, it's too late now. Did he get teleported over here because he had his Ichigo over here? Please don't tell me that that's what happened. That's exactly what happened. I mean, they brought back hard content. I can say that. This took 15 minutes. 30 pity, by the way. Okay, that is another run done. This is the second one done. No Hikari. Okay, another completion done, and no Hikari, so it's officially over. Did I get a Hikari? Absolutely not. There is one little issue I have with playing with randoms. They don't turn on chaos mode, and I can't turn it on because I ain't host, so that is a little annoying. So the past 3 games I played have not had chaos mode on, and that makes it go from like about 11 to 15 minutes to about 20 to even longer. That should be another completion done. This is completion 4, I think? Completion 4 or 5. I honestly kind of forgot. But straight garbage. Okay, now I have 500 of the currency. You would think I would probably buy Hikari's Evo item, but I'm actually going to buy Gojo's Memoria. This is a new one here, and this is for the old Gojo. Now, I have no clue what this does. Let's see. Buff damage by 3%. Okay, that's what I was hoping for. I was hoping for this right here. You get a damage buff, because he needs it even with his old Vanguard familiar. He needs another damage buff. Buff all cosmic allies in range by 80%. So that actually might buff Gojo versus Sukuna. So if I use Gojo here, I wonder if I can buff them indirectly, which would be kind of funny. Let me obviously roll this real quick. I gotta roll Divinity and also fix the stats and level it up. So let me do that. Oh, that was insanely fast. There we go. Divinity. But let me max it out. So what is he doing on placement here? Okay, that is definitely a lot more damage than it was doing. It actually might be comparable. I don't know. Let me see. Let me upgrade him. He's already hitting 1 million. And he's cheap because he's an older unit. Put the active on. 8 million. Is this worth taking off weather report for? I don't think so. And plus, I don't think it really matters. I don't think I can get to use this in action because there's one issue. I will have to take off my first slot. And my first slot is really like my hard carry. But still, I would like to use this. So I'm just going to test it out real quick. I'm just going to test and see if this is even worth even like swapping out my initial strategy of having this one here. I have still yet to see a single high roll yet, and also that's another way to get a Hikari. If you get the high roll, everyone gets Hikari when you get the high roll, but I don't know how cards work. It's too complex for my small brain, so I'm probably never going to see that happen. So the only way I'm going to get a Hikari is actually just going to be playing the game. I mean, since Gojo's so cheap, it doesn't really hurt to start upgrading him now, but I'll wait. It's just always nice to use old units you used to use a lot, you know? It's kind of nice using Gojo again. And he's also should be buffing my allies Gojo v Sukuna, so that actually, you know, I wouldn't mind just being support for my teammates. As long as they bring their Gojo versus Sukuna, which I'm pretty sure they are going to bring, having this Gojo here is actually really insane. And also, I've noticed a lot more people have been picking Gojo over Sukuna, so I'm assuming Gojo is better than Sukuna for this because of time stops and slows. Well, it happened. As I predicted, this was a pity thing, so this run should drop Hikari. Literally, once this Maharaga dies, I can finally have Hikari and call it quits for this raid. I don't think I'm ever touching this raid ever again. Hopefully. Oh my gosh, I was real nervous there because I thought it pops first and I didn't see it pop first. But there it is, that's Hikari. It's not shiny. I have no clue what the shiny looks like. If the shiny looks amazing, then I'll come back. But I'm not doing it right now. I am sick and tired of raids. There it is, Divinity. Let me roll on Hikari now. Oh, there we go, Monarch. It was really early, actually. Okay, just worked on him real quick. You know, give him all godly, same with the card, put all godly on that. The burb I put on was just high crit damage. Crit chance. He did lose a little bit of damage, but that's the best I could give him. I'm assuming he's going to be a crit unit, so I just gave him crit. The raid, but I'm going to go back to Act 3 so I can farm up Higuruma, which is a 10%. If I'm not lucky, I got to do this 14 times, but I don't think it'll be as bad as doing, you know, what I was doing before. So, I mean, I have high expectations for Hikari here. Like I said, he's the poster boy, so my expectations are really high for him right now. But he's the same cost as Gojo. He has the card mechanic. So what happens if I just pop this right now? Okay. Is he just dancing now? Oh. Take off his shirt. This is so goofy, dude. I just kind of see what he does. Like, look at... Oh my gosh. He's on upgrade 0, and okay, so I got him to his next attack, and it's pretty simple. It's an axe kick. He goes up and just drops, but his damage is a little ridiculous. This is not even in jackpot. I think it's pretty explanatory there. Okay, there we go. Okay, well, he just killed. What was this? 17 million, dude. His DPS 6 million per second. Okay, it's 2 o'clock in the morning right now, as you can see, and I had to go to pity for Higuruma, but now this should be Higuruma. There he is, Cursed Lawyer. That took forever. I mean, yeah, I'll come back for Maharaga another day, but I'm not gonna do this video. I'm too tired. Conclusion, I'm going to bed.